Hey folks, Pastor Nick here, and I want to share a passage with you that we all probably know. And it's from Matthew 26, and it's when Jesus foretells that Peter is going to deny him 3 times. And it's right after the Lord's Supper. So Jesus just instituted the Lord's Supper. They all had the Passover together. And now they are leaving, and it's in verse 30 we continue reading on. And when they had sung a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. Then Jesus said to them, "You will all fall away because of me this night. For it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered. But after I am raised up, I will go before you to Galilee." Peter answered him, "Though they all fall away because of you, I will never fall away." Jesus said to him, "Truly I tell you, this very night, before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times. Peter said to him, "Even if I must die with you, I will not deny you." And all the disciples said the same. And if you know the story, we know that Peter did deny Jesus 3 times before the rooster crows. That people said, "You were a man that was with Jesus. You were with him as he was on trial, and we knew that he was going to be crucified and killed." And he denied that he even knew him, that he had any affiliation with Jesus. Right after he told Jesus that he was willing to go to death to be with Jesus and never deny him. And that was a really dark night for the disciples, for Jesus, and that's where they are. And all the disciples left what they knew for the last 3 years of their life, being with Jesus. They left it all and denied Jesus, and Peter also did the same, even after he told them that he would not deny Jesus. And I think right now we're in a season where it's kind of a dark night. We don't know what it's going to look like and how long it's going to last. There's a lot of unknowns and uncertainties, but there is something that I do know, is that we have a lot more time on our hands, that we aren't able to go out after work. We're not able to go to places like we used to, and we now have an opportunity to grow in our relationship with the Lord that we probably never have had before. And I know that a lot of people, and even some of my students, have given me the excuse of, I just don't have enough time to grow in my relationship. I just don't have time to do it. Well, at this point, I'm pretty confident that you are able to have that opportunity and the ability to grow in your relationship with the Lord. And it's kind of like Peter. We're kind of like Peter, where Jesus says, if you just would have the time, you could do it, right? And we're like, yes, we'll do it. I want to grow in my relationship with you. I want to grow deeper with you. And the Lord gave us that opportunity, and what are we doing with it? So I want you to really ask yourself, what are you using this time for? Are you using it to crank out a series of Netflix? Are you cranking out all the games that you've been wanting to play but haven't been able to yet? Or are you growing in your relationship with the Lord in this opportunity that we now have? Because that's what we should be doing. We have this opportunity, and we shouldn't be denying the time that we now have to grow in our relationship with the Lord. So I would really encourage you to get on Right Now Media. If you don't have access to it, we would love to have you. I'd love to get you signed up for that. If there's the prayer meetings that we have going on throughout the week now, there's so many things that are going on that you can be a part of to grow in your relationship with the Lord. But more importantly, you have free time to open up your Bible, spend time in prayer, and just look to the Lord and grow in your relationship with Him. And I would encourage you to join us tomorrow for our Good Friday service at 7. We really are looking forward to just remembering what Jesus did and His sacrifice. And we should not be denying the time that we are able to have with the Lord in this season, even though the world's trying to take it away from us.